sir.
Alright. Let me get myself into position.
Let me get you a link.
Thank you, thank you. Put it on my phone so I can hear myself.
Alright, link is heading your way.
Thank you. Okay, let's see if this is working. Can you talk into yours? Oh, there's a delay.
Hello. Yeah, there's a delay.
Yours, I need to move closer to mine.
Just a tad.
Yeah.
The delay is crazy.
I know.
You good?
I gotta share it real quick, and then yes.
Cool. And now it's quiet while we wait. I should be writing. So naughty. It's very quiet.
It's because I'm still getting ready. I'm not technically on yet.
Oh.
We have like a bear getting there.
Ah. Oh, that's us watching.
That's
I was gonna say.
Yeah. Alright, I think we're just about ready. I'm gonna turn down my headphones so I can
8.
hear more than just. I'm
And
still really low. Still really
you gotta get like really close up to it.
really close up to it like that. Like this?
Yep, that should be good.
It still sounds really low.
Don't mind.
Maybe.
Or we can at least like switch the cables.
Yeah. Alright, how about that? Oh, that's much better.
Sweet. I'm a little far away, but that's alright. The thing got updated. I'm gonna read for a bit. Oh, cool.
It's gonna be a little awkward playing in this position, but we should be fine. Alright, so I think we're gonna get underway, even though nobody's here yet. We'll just be playing around for a little bit.
I shared it, so we'll see
Alright.
if anybody comes says hi.
Alright. Okay, so here we go. So hello. We're back. And yeah.
What do you want to talk about?
That's a good question. The delay is really distracting me. So hello everybody. Since the last time we streamed, I have gone around and completed the map and collected all the backpacks, which, if you've played this game before, you know is a long and tedious task, but one that is necessary later on. Well, although actually for me, not really, because most of the stuff I've already unlocked. But, all the same, I like completing a game as much as anybody else, so... So let's see here. What are we going to do today? I guess we should keep on going with the missions. Oh wait, there's some side missions going on right now. And I'm right near one, so let's go do that. Whee! Whee! Alright. So, we talked last time about how the city isn't quite to dimension. And that not all the buildings are here and all that stuff. What other, like...
I don't like that there's only the one borough as well. Like, we could at least have Queens.
Yeah, I could agree with that. I think that'd be fun to go at least to Queens. I think that would be... Maybe they might do that in an
expansion
DLC kind of thing. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, there's so much more city than just Manhattan.
Yeah.
Found a signal.
Oh,
just need to follow
it. Keep going. I'm going to continue to apologize for my not so great gameplay, or my not so great commentary. One is going to definitely distract from the other while I get used to this. But and also while we're doing little disclaimers, I should note that we live in New York City. For anybody who was not here last time, we live in New York City. And it can be loud, and this time we hopefully have fixed our mic problems, or rather our sound in-game problems, as they actually were. So, bye! Listen, buddy, pal, come. Alright. So, yes. Oh, geez. Oh, no. Oh, no. One of the things that is interesting about this game is that they made it so you can't actually kill guys by knocking them off the roofs. They're actually little mini-missions where you'll have to throw a certain number of guys off roofs. So what they'll do is it'll automatically stick them to the wall there, and they're not actually dead. They're just incapacitated.
Police communications.
So I found that interesting. I remember when I played the old Spider-Man game for GameCube, the Spider-Man 2 game. I always wished you could do the black suit, because it would at least make it a little more fitting to be tossing people off the top, but they fixed that problem. Oh, I need a building. Alright.
Makes sense. I'll track him down.
Let's see here. So, I also will say,
had anything to do with the system going down in the
door.
first place.
You mind going to check on that? Hang on 1 second. We're gonna pause this real quick.
Can you give me a minute?
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'm sorry, everybody. We have an unexpected visitor. It was Mormons. We
He asked if I spoke Spanish. I said no. He said, okay, bye.
Yeah, no, those are the Spanish-speaking Mormons.
Oh.
They come around. They only are looking to convert people that speak Spanish.
Why?
And I don't, it's New York City. And I'm not lying, this is actually true. We've had Mormons here, like
he
actual
asks
Mormons.
in English, which I think is...
Well, yeah, but I think maybe he sees that, no offense, you're white.
Yeah. That's fair.
But yeah, I remember last time we had Mormons. I might as well unpause the game while we're doing this. The last time we had Mormons, I remember I ended up getting into a conversation with them because the way they started their spiel.
Oh yeah, it sounded like a survey.
They said, "What do you think we could do for the neighborhood to make it a better place?" And so I was talking about like, oh, we could probably do this, or and I at one point was like, are we talking about just our neighborhood? And they're like, well, what do you think we could do to make the world better? What do you think is wrong with the world today? I was like, well, that's a big question. There's a lot of things that are wrong with the world today if we're talking about it. And when I finally asked them what they were trying to, get me to have a conversation about, they told me they were Mormons and that they were looking to recruit me. And I was like, I thought this was supposed to start with the whole, have you accepted Jesus Christ as your personal Lord and Savior? I didn't realize that there was a whole survey now to go with it. So, good on you, Brian Youngers, I guess. I don't really know what to do about that, but regardless, yeah, we have Spanish-speaking Mormons as well. It's just one of the charms of New York City. And they come around and they only, since I believe they only speak Spanish, they only want to speak to people that can communicate with them, and
just need to get rid of the jammer.
We do not apply. Although I really should learn Spanish, and I feel kind of bad about living in New York City for so long and not having learned Spanish.
Like, I know a few words, but I'm not going to say I know Spanish.
Oh, my Spanish, the Spanish I know is horrendous. It's really bad.
No offense, but yes.
It's like, I don't even know how to describe it without demeaning somebody else in my description of it. It's really bad. So yeah, I should probably work on that. Famously, the only Spanish phrase I know is the elephant is gray and large, which is it's elefante es crisi grande, I think. But that's like the only Spanish I know. And I know like certain words, obviously, but it's pretty bad. So that's something that I should probably work on. Language is not one of my fortes, so we'll see how that goes. Anyway, we were talking about the original Spider-Man game before the Mormons game, not the original Spider-Man game, but the original open-world Spider-Man game. And I think that is one of the things that I would actually complain about in this game is that they don't have a wide variety of crimes that you're going to be stopping. And I've always found that a little disappointing. I remember in the other game, yeah, you had to fight crime, but you also had like guys that were falling off rooftops, or women that needed to be taken to the hospital, or there are the traffic accidents. So yes, there are some other things, but those are few and far between compared to how many combat-specific crimes there are. And I kind of missed that. I remember those being really annoying, but I also, like, without them, it kind of makes it very one note. Throughout the game, you're pretty much that was my water bottle. You're pretty much just doing crime fighting, which is great, but sometimes it's nice to do something else. So yeah, I do wish that they had stuff like that. But that's like one of my very few complaints. That and the crawling engine is ferocious at times. I don't know if it's me or what, but the wall crawling seems to be terrible. And both of these things were elements that we had figured out in the last game. So I'm a little frustrated that we seem to have taken a big step backwards. And now we're doing kind of one-note stuff, and the wall crawling has been reduced to wall running, which is fun, but sometimes you need the finesse of a wall crawl, and when you don't have that, it kind of blows your momentum. So that I find frustrating as somebody who really likes wall crawling and web swinging and everything. I really love those elements of the game, and the web swinging is exquisite. I will say, I do miss the 2-web system, again, that those games had, where you could fire more than one web line at once, so you could swing on 2 different lines to help with turning. I do kind of miss that, although the turning in this is accurate enough, so it's not really a big problem. I very rarely feel out of control, whereas in that game, actually, a lot of the time you felt kind of out of control. So the web swinging in that regard is a big step up. But I also wish you took fall damage, because it's fun falling all the way out of the sky, but I kind of
maybe at like 10 stories we could start getting fall damage.
At some point, like, super strength or not, like, you should probably be taking damage. I'm not supposed to be sneaky, right? Well, we're right now.
Maximum velocity and all.
Yeah, so I wish that I wish that you could take fall damage, just because it would at least make those falls a little more climactic, because you actually do have to pull up at some point instead of just like, oh, I'm gonna roll out of it, I'm gonna tuck and roll, and it's gonna be fine. What are these other idiots? Hey, idiot! Do you want a door prize?
What's that?
Ammo. Let's see here. What do I want to use? Let's see. Oh, this looks like it could be fun. Whee! Oh, they've been alerted? Oh, shucks, devils. Bye.
Now maybe I can figure out what's going on.
Yeah, maybe we can, because I have not been paying attention, and I honestly do not recall what was supposed to be going on here.
Guns, prison guard uniforms, and spoofed ID cards.
Oh,
They were planning to
security
bust
guard
us out of the raft.
Oh, and spider sense. Hello, boys.
Sorry to spoil your prison break, guys.
Oh, look at that. Isn't that cute? Oh, you're going for your first little flight. Oh, it's so fun. Bang, bang, bang. Throw. Throw. Thank you. Ow. Bang, bang. Whappo. Oh, that was a nice one. That was a 4-killer combo. Bye. Oops. Whee. And bye.
Looks like New York's
Alright.
finest have it from here.
Everything's clear on my end, too. Thanks for restoring the system, Spider-Man. I won't tell anyone you're piggybacking on it, but if you get caught, you're on your own.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Now I remember.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to delete my selfies from the crime system servers.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. I will always find the idea of a Spider-Man selfie funny. Not necessarily him in the mask, but the new idea of him live streaming or just taking video of himself clowning around in hotel rooms. We won't go into that. We don't need to. I don't need to badmouth the MCU. I actually do like the MCU for anybody who doesn't know. But yes, I do have gripes. But I love this game, and I think that they did a really excellent job of it. I'm just going to go back to the story. I was going to go through many missions, but I'm just going to go back to the story because I don't actually care about it. Because it's all the way uptown, isn't it? Is there... Could I warp to... Okay, I can warp to a location nearby. Oh, can I not... Have I not unlocked fast travel yet? Oh, I apparently have not unlocked fast travel yet. Alright, well then I'm definitely not doing it, because I'm not going all the way uptown right now. I know exactly what that means, and I'm not doing it. It is not worth it. Oh, I love web swinging in this. There's just something so cinematic about it. And the flow of it is so good. It just feels so natural. I know that it's unrealistic, but it's also, we're talking about Spider-Man. There's a level of realism that I expect, and there's a level of not realism I also expect. Very succinctly put, I think. Alright. Here we go. It is funny because you've been commenting this whole time about how his suit needs to be fixed, and meanwhile I'm wearing this fancy super studs. If you're interested, for anybody who's curious, this is the specialty armor that Peter builds for himself. It's designed by him for a moment when he needs to lead the Avengers against the Sinister Six, and boy does he. And it is quite an event. But if we're talking about spider armor, this is the only, in my opinion, authentic spider armor to a Peter Parker character because he
Folks,
built
you've heard me express grave concerns about the risk to civil liberties posed by the police department's crime system and their omnipresent.
I do love that Jonah is a Alex Jones type. That is the perfect role for him. That is, if we're talking about adaptation, that is how you adapt a character into a modern style. It's okay. It is that idea of, you take the guy who's crying conspiracy theory all the time anyway, and it's a pretty easy marriage. Because when I say the guy who's crying conspiracy theory anyway, you don't know if I'm talking about Alex Jones or J. Jonah Jameson. So, there you go. I do feel like I just did this. Am I not supposed to be doing this? Maybe I'm supposed to be going to get a suit or something. I don't know if I'm actually supposed to be doing this. Do I need to do this right now? No. So I'm not going to. Bye. Let's get this new suit thing going on. Oh, my duds are all ripped. I love the red and blues. And the red and blues in this look great. They really updated them perfectly.
Parker.
Oh,
Dr. Octavius.
yeah, this.
What you got there?
Busted.
Chinese. If I know you'd be here, I would have...
Yeah.
What are you working on? Oh, just a side project.
Oh, a side project. Oh. Is it a side project, Peter? I love Octavius as the Kirk Connors type. I love substituting those two. Because, we've seen Kirk Connors as the mentor so many times.
This is a fresh take, though.
This is a really fresh take, and they really, they draw a lot from the Kirk Connors story, but it's not a Kirk Connors specific story. It is Otto in a Kirk Connors story. And that's great, because that's one of those things where Octavius is really evil in the comic books. So whenever they make him a character who is kind-hearted but led astray, it's always very interesting to me. But it's also kind of refreshing because he is really climactically evil in a lot of canons. That you want to talk about mad scientists, Otto Octavius is up near the top of that list. He's outranked by guys like Dr. Doom, and that's pretty much the top of the list. It's him and Norman Osborn and Dr. Doom, and if we're just talking about Marvel canon anyway, I'm sure DC has their own. Unfortunately, I am not as well read on the DC side of the universe. I'm working on it slowly. There's a lot of content out there, people. There's a lot of content, and I'm only making it worse right now. Yay. Running, leaping, flying. All this must have been to show off the new suit.
Look at that fucking spine.
I know. I like this. Yeah, I am.
Same old me.
Yeah. That is just. I do love that disassociation where you have the thing that was clearly written to be one thing, and then because the gamer has destroyed the game, it now no longer can mean that thing because of course I'm not actually wearing the costume that comes with the game. I'm wearing the costume that I want to wear. Ooh, I got a new DLC. Hello, what is this? What's all this then? I probably should be pausing this or not doing this during the live stream. But oh, is that Hammerhead?
Whoa.
That is totally Hammerhead. Oh, Magia. Oh, don't with me.
Ooh la la. Do you want to go over to your main game and play it?
No, I'll do that later. I want to be able to actually pay attention to that. One of these days I do have to do the heist. I haven't actually finished I haven't even started the heist. And I love Black Cat, so I definitely gotta go back and do that. Construction sites. Ooh, do I get to start tearing down this construction stuff? That'll be fun. I'll enjoy that.
We can't act without cause.
But now you've got that, right?
That's why I'm hoping you can keep an eye on the locations. Tell me if you see anything suspicious.
You got it. I'll be your nosy neighborhood Spider-Man.
Don't mind if I do. So are they on the map now? Yeah, no. that's what I'm on the way to. I gotta go bust up some heads. I gotta go show some fake construction workers what's for. Yes, you want me to use the impact web if I recall correctly.
Awesome. Doc would be proud.
Cool. Bamsies. Alright. Let's see here. What are we doing here? Hello, boys. Where are we else? Okay, alright. Alright. I got some plans here. I got some ideas. I got some business. You thought you were gonna catch me, but no! Whammo! Blammo! Alright, let's see here. Who else can we get? Wink. Let's see here. Oh, you're getting into prime position here, friendo. Bye. Mine. Alright, alright. I do love these. I loved, one of the other previous Spider-Man games, which was not like this, Shattered Dimensions, which was much more platformer-esque. I really enjoyed that game, and the noir levels were pretty much all sneaking around. So at least there is some Spider-Man, not canon, but some previous Spider-Man game that had a similar mechanic, and that's just fun to go back to. In that game, you could also web people up from the walls. I haven't tried that in this game, but I have a feeling that it probably won't work. Oh shoot! No. Dang. You saw nothing. Okay. See? Nothing. Nothing at all. Not a big guy in a big shiny red costume. Oh. Oh. Hello, guys. Shh. Don't tell your buddies. Can't. Perched. Not perched, nothing. Let's see. There we go. Oh, who saw it? Nobody saw me. I mean, like 5 guys saw me, but nobody saw me. Oh, it's a good thing you guys are a construction company, because this is not really going to look great after we're done here. But thankfully, really I'm just giving you a new afternoon's worth of work. Maybe a few afternoons worth of work, and for that I do kind of, I don't know, apologize? I don't know if I actually apologize, but I'm really honest here about it. But, there we go. Alright, punching and punching. Swing kicking. And punching. Oh, that's it. Oh, pulling. Oh. Fun times. Whee! You. Oh, that was just mean.
More of them.
We are getting a few of these guys that are just kind of standing around dumbly. Gotta love that. That's always my favorite. And that's how you can see a really great action movie is when there's a fight and there's just idiots standing around in the background.
Let's see what I can do to cut down.
I'm not saying anything. I love Daredevil Season 2, but man, I don't know why there are so many guys just standing around in the background in the season finale of Season 2. I will never understand that. It is it's a little too cheap for me. It's like you couldn't like come up with another fight of any kind. You just had to stand. Okay, it's fine. Cool. No, it's good. It's good. Ooh, that looked like it really hurt. Cool. Cool. Alright, well now I'm just
Dang, looks like they called their buddies.
pound people. Hi. Wham! Wham! Wham!
Think about doing that to me.
Wham! 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 Alright. Finishers.
Oh, hey, more
Well, I have to
guys.
5 with people to the wall. Well, I wasn't thinking about doing that, but now.
Unless you're not wearing socks, in which case...
Have some fun.
Socks on.
One. I am webbing you. You're not wrong. 2.
Kick his ass.
Oh, got rid of my thing apparently. Mine. Yours. Webbing. those to the walls. I'm gonna give you your grenade back.
The sweat dropping down of your balls?
Oh. This entire wall is just covered in guys. Sounded kind of dirty.
It sounded really dirty. It was amazing.
Stroke the furry wall. Alright. It used to be a thing between me and fuckers. Oh, thank you, Game to the Greek. We'll always have a special place in my heart. Oh, that's right, I'm supposed to be doing special killy type things and whatnots. Out. Like a light. I'm gonna break your collarbone. Okay, just let it happen. Nope. Mine. Yours. Webbing. To the wall. Alright, I like it. Webbing. To the wall. Oh, I missed. Webbing. No, dang. No, listen. That's mine. Now it's yours. Okay. And you. I'm serious now. I want you to get stuff to a thingy. Oh, I came in just one short of both goals. I had 9 finishers and 4 web walls.
Oh, the humanity.
I am max level. It means absolutely nothing. I don't care. I always want to get the thingies. That's just who I am.
Fisk has more construction sites.
Yeah.
Betting their fronts
more
too.
construction bases.
Keep an eye out and report in if you see
I just want to get to my
suspicious.
Taskmaster challenges because I need more challenge tokens.
If I'm gonna find all of Fisk's
out
construction
of
sites,
the challenge
I should
tokens.
recalibrate my mapping software to be more accurate. Using a depth map post-process on photos of popular landmarks.
Oh, I gotta go do landmarks. I'll do that
Just
off
the one to
camera
start
sometime.
with.
I'm not gonna do that right now. Oh, I have to do that right now. Okay, well let's just get this garbage out of the way. Let's build the map, let's do the things, let's make the animals, let's go and make it happen. Alright. This is the part of New Game Plus I always forget about, is when you have to go and do all the stuff again.
Good old Empire State.
Yeah!
Man, I love this
That's my
town.
baby.
Time to grab a
This
snapshot.
is what I look at every day when I go into work. I always take some time and take a look because I love this building. And my office is right in its shadow. That is a terrible picture of it, but
That'll do it.
they haven't really given
Map
me
should be
a lot of
recalibrated.
options on this whole Zoom thing. They want me to take it.
Haven't done much photography since the review.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
How much I enjoy it. Should keep more landmarks to shoot.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I will fill all these out later. I am not going to do this right now. As you'll see, all my backpacks are gone. I'm pretty proud of that. Let's see. Oh, and it looks like I finished off crime in a few areas while I was getting backpacks too. So that's pretty handy dandy. Alright, so what can I do now that has nothing to do with taking pictures of landmarks?
Huh, it's Mr. Lee. Hello?
Peter, it's Martin Lee. I just wanted to let you know we need a little extra time to get set for May's party. I guess the cake delivery is stuck in traffic.
Oh, can I
sure
get the
thing.
cake? I'm sure
just let me
nothing
know
will
when you're ready
happen
and I'll swing by.
as I
Great. Talk to
do
you
this.
soon.
I'm sure this is fine. It's all fine.
Okay, got some time to kill.
Cake.
Let's see what's happening out in the city.
Alright. Let's see. Explore gear. No, that's right. Just give me some crimes. Let's get them on. Like some Donkey Kong. Alright, where's the side mission? I just need something quick to do. Alright. Here we go. Alright. No, no. I will say, I have the same problem in the game that I have in real life, which is I often forget which way is north when I'm in the city. It's just hard to tell. Whenever I come out of a subway, there's always that moment of confusion as I look around trying to figure out where in the devil I am and which way is uptown. Alright. Let's see here. Side missions.
Hi, Mr. Muggins. This is about the rent.
Mr. Parker, it's called third and final.
Mr. Parker.
Yeah.
Makes it sound so fancy and official.
Good. I'm gonna get evicted. Yay! The old Parker Lux coming through. Like a dream.
Good day.
Whee!
I'm gonna get some almonds.
Okay.
Would you like any?
I'm good for the moment. Thank you. I appreciate it. I still have to finish my beer.
Ah.
Hi, Mr. Lee.
Hey, Peter, we're all set for the party whenever you're ready.
Cool, I'm on my way.
Alright, so now I got 2 missions? Ugh. And I just got to the side mission. Damn it. Why was it all the way uptown? I do love that in the world of Peter Parker you will always have even in the world of Peter Parker you always have a slow trip uptown. It doesn't even matter. Alright, let's see what you doing, what you got, what's happening, what's the oh, we gotta make it night and everything. Jesus, God in heaven. This is just a whole thing. I gotta drink my beer. This is too much.
Having a little nighttime
Alright,
bird
what do you
watching?
want? Oh, I remember you. I gotta do the thing with the faces. And the guys come, and I gotta save you because the guys come.
Thanks for the heads up, Miss...
Yeah, I gotta go do the thing because the faces and stuff and the men. Devious
Thanks
men
for the
and devious
assist, Stephanie.
masks.
Why would
Alright,
armed men be at Belvedere
yes,
Castle?
great, cool, awesome.
Got a hunch they're not tourists.
Bye! Oh, I messed up my jump. Alright. Hello, folks. What are you doing in Central Park at night? You must be crazy. Why would you do that? That's nuts. Who thinks that's a good idea?
Fisk's man, this isn't good.
Hey guys, what's up, Buttercup?
I see him!
Oh, you see that? That hit to the face? Oh, punching and kicking and punching. Oops, no. No! Young man! Stop it. Oh. Okay. Oh, there we go. Alright.
That's all of them. Let's find out what they were up to.
Alright, what am I doing? Oh, I gotta go do a thing. You know, I criticized the Game Grumps, but this is not easy.
Not sure what's going on here.
I gotta do a thingy.
If there's any info I can get from this
information.
flash
We're finding
drive.
out what they're hacking on.
Stephanie, Bird just stole a flash
I
drive
gotta
full
head
of
back
evidence.
because
Maybe a pigeon.
the bird lady's
Is that
gonna
normal?
get attacked by
There's
fists, man.
nesting season, so I'm not surprised. You know, I think there's a nest in the trees just southeast of the castle.
Oh no, I'm doing
Check
something
it out.
else.
We got buddies.
Oh,
Great. Come back to
Where are you going?
I gotta go catch pigeons.
Try positive reinforcement.
No, why are you making me catch
Remarkably
pigeons?
intelligent.
Freaking gross.
Remarkably intelligent, huh?
Pigeons are so nasty.
Hey,
I don't want to touch that shit.
No,
Sorry about
I
the
know where they've
Sky
been.
Rats thing.
It's nowhere good.
Make a deal? Whatever Fisk is
Ah.
paying you in birdseed, I'll double it.
Alright. I gotta take some pigeons out. Pigeons out. Take
Doesn't
out
have to drive.
pigeons. Oh, where'd you go, pigeons? Pigeons? Oh, shoot. They're getting away. Pigeons. Pigeons. Here we go. Alright, one more. 2 more. Gonna do this real quick. 1.
This is it. I've got the drive. Back to the laptop to see what Fisk's men are up to.
Oh, okay. Cool. I was just trying to figure out which one had the flash drive. It's very interesting that I'm playing this again so I can see the story again, and yet because I'm live streaming, I am not paying attention one bit to what's going on. But then again, this is a side mission. It doesn't
They
really
were
matter.
uploading a worm to the
It's
Central
true.
Park Wi-Fi system. This could give them backdoor access to a ton of personal data. Come to think of it, even I use this network. Wait, it's still uploading remotely. There must be multiple access points. Stephanie, you're my eyes in the sky.
Alright.
See anything else strange in the park?
Oh, that's fine.
I see a pair of horned owls and more guys at a nearby junction box.
Ooh,
Thanks.
junction box.
Keep a lookout for anything else. I need to get to that junction box before the upload completes. If they can't access the laptop, they can't upload.
Nope.
Look where I'm pointing.
Really hurt. Oh, oh, that just like, that's a lot of broken ribs right there, man. Oh.
It's almost as exciting as that time I saw 3 chestnuts side of war.
Alright.
Hey, I just noticed 2 other chestnuts.
Okay, jumping.
Sending you the location.
Thanks for the heads up. I better get moving. 2 more?
Jumping.
I never thought I'd say this. Why does Central Park need such strong Wi-Fi coverage? I thought people came here to get away.
I would love if that were actually true, but I don't believe you, Peter.
Keep them away from that box.
There he is.
Swing, miss, swing, hit. Listen. It's just not cool, okay? Shooting people, listen. It's just not cool. There. Did that feel good? Did you enjoy that? Does that make you happy? Do you feel empowered? No. You feel like you have broken ribs.
Probably.
I killed you. Bam, bam. Get down. Stay down.
One more to go.
Alright. Still getting distracted by the delay. I was doing so well. Alright. Alright, here we go. Mine. Alright. Oh, they noticed me? Oh, they noticed me. Oh, happy day. They finally noticed me. Oh, God.
Senpai!
Oh, God. No, notice me. Notice me. Alright. And throwing. No, listen, buddy. I know. We all want computer time, but AOL only rations out so much time online. And we really can't afford to have everybody have an account.
The people of
So
Manhattan
we're just
can rest
going to
easy
have to
knowing that
share.
their passwords and cat videos are safe.
My turn.
Spider-Man? I think they might have seen me.
Oh no. Are you
Oh,
sure?
did they? Now I gotta save Lady. Okay.
Ben just arrived.
Lock the roof
I'm gonna
entrance and
assume
hold tight.
you were westward
I'm on my
is where
way.
I was. I actually don't remember where you were.
Need to get to Stephanie before Fist's
Relation
men move.
vis-a-vis myself.
She wouldn't be involved if it
Oh,
weren't
you
for
were
me.
on the lower, or the upper east side. That's
They're trying to break out.
less good. That was the exact opposite direction of the way I was going.
Nearly there.
Yeah, not nearly there. Definitely not nearly there. You should definitely hide. And I would do it pretty quick here. Oh dear. Oh, that's bad. Oh. It's always when you need to web swing that you web swing badly. Here we go. Alright, almost there. Coming on hot. Here we go. Oh, jeez. Alright. Hey. No. Okay. You. What? What the heck? That's just not cool, man. That's just not cool. I'm not down with that clown. You get down. You stay down. You don't try and blow me up with no stinking flashbangs. I don't want your stinking flashbangs. Alright? Oh, come on. Oh, you jerk. You know what? Wham. How do you like that? Okay, and then wham. Alright? And then wham. Ow. Don't like it. Don't want it. Don't need it. It's just bad. Bad news. You should just be
Check on Stephanie.
concussed and probably unconscious at this point. That can't feel good. Alright, hey.
Oh, thank you,
You
Spider-Man.
did it. We did it.
That was a little
We
more
did it
exciting
together.
than my average night of
Awesome.
Thank you.
Was
Your eagle eyes stopped
you and
the
me
incarcerated
forever and
crime
ever,
boss from
Stephanie.
harvesting half the
We're gonna
city's
paint this
personal
town red.
Not too shabby,
We're gonna
huh?
be like
Yes,
Gene
we got
Kelly
a
and
list of red-breasted nuthatches
Frank Sinatra. I almost said Fred
Real
Astaire.
beauties, too. You wanna check 'em
We're
out?
gonna just go
Thanks, but,
from the Bowery to the
go focus
other
on
side of the
Jane
Bowery.
now.
I don't know the lines to that song. I should, because your grandma sings it, but I don't know. Alright. Alright, and now we're finally back to story mode. So let's go back and we'll do some story stuff. I wanna get kicked out first so I can fast travel, because that's much more important to me to be able to fast travel right now. Oh, I have to go and get kicked out first before I can fast travel. Is this Jagged Fellow mission? Alright. Whee! Alright, so we're swinging in. It's always when you have to make conversation while you're traveling that you realize how long it takes to get somewhere.
Yeah.
And you're like, God damn, this is taking forever. Are we there yet? I swear to God. I can skip over buildings. I'm still bored.
I think I smoothed things over with the Grant Committee.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
Fitting tomorrow goes well.
All right.
Should be okay.
That's fantastic, Doc.
Good.
Back on track.
Provisionally.
All right.
As long as
I
our
like it.
incident escaped the mayor's attention. You'll be at the fitting tomorrow?
Definitely. It'll go great.
Alright,
We're gonna
good.
change the world, Doc.
Yep.
I'll
No, we will.
starting any more fires.
You're not. We
See you
definitely will.
tomorrow, mister. Here's to a successful day.
And over the buildings, through the woods, and to Aunt May's homeless shelter we go. I love that they included the feast center. That is like, that's one of those elements of Brand New Day that is overlooked. Because Brand New Day is only known for the worst reasons and not none of the good reasons. I really like that they have Feast in this. I think that's much more interesting to have Feast in this. And that gives Anime something besides just waiting at home, being so worried for Peter and his safety, which hasn't really been an Anime thing in quite a while at this point. And for the better, I think. I'm sure there are some hardcore guys out there that disagree, but we always disagree. All of us, we all think we know what's best, and when everybody knows what's best, it turns out, it's always great when I'm about to work.
Holy shit.
What?
Zoe Kazan,
Yeah.
who's in Ruby Sparks,
Right.
she wrote it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
Holy shit. Go you, girl!
Alright, here we go.
Oh, we found out what Clancy's character's name is. Because
And what?
in Buster Scruggs, because it wasn't listed everywhere.
I hope people don't mind on the live stream that me and my wife are having a conversation right now.
Hi, sorry. I just left my husband and I want to chat.
Yeah. I'm pretty much done. I'm gonna do this last mission and then I think I'm gonna call it a night. I like these hour-long streams, and that way, because tomorrow's Friday, we still got work tomorrow.
Yeah.
But and we still want to have a night. Actually, you know what? I might call this now. As
Yeah.
lame as that would be,
But like, we're the only ones watching.
we're the only ones watching, so it's not a big deal.
Nothing puts a pep in my step. like
Alright,
halting
so
a
we're going to
beautiful
call that a
drug
night, and we will see you all next time, but we love you, and we thank you for your interest,
The police will take it
and
from here.
we hope you made it past the incredibly boring first 20 minutes of this stream when we were trying to get ready and everything, but you know how it works with live streams, you always skip like the first 10 minutes while they're still getting set up. But yes, we will see you all next time. Thank you for joining us, and for listening to my ramblings, which are especially rambled tonight. But here we go. And yeah, we're going to call that a night. How do you turn this thing off? You have to go to the menu, right?
Hit share. Oh, no.
No, not that.
Share.
Okay. Okay.
Oh.
Why? Oh, because I have to just press it, not hold it down. Alright.
Go back.
I'm glad everybody got to see that. That was... I'm glad everybody got to see me be a dad. Me being a dad online. Just like, it's not working. Honey, the thing's not working.
I guess, yeah, go to broadcast settings.
Alright, it's probably being blocked by that guy.